The sale ended, that's okay. We'll get you the good stuff soon. Mr. or Mrs. Tetra. Follow us on Instagram if you'd like, same name. Ace the Sly. Boom, boom, boom. It's actually in 3 places here in the Chillstone. I noticed that. Well, yeah, Magnificent Mondays over for now, technically. So we'll be chilling here in the good Chillstone. Current internet speed 83 down, 6.29 upload, very good. So much better than what I had the last 4 years. Very happy with it. Can play everything now. We can stream everything 720p, high quality. All our multiplayer games, all our adventures of all kinds at 720p is looking so lovely, even for classic games like Lords of Magic. All our multiplayer games, all our so fantastic. What else was I looking at here? Oh yeah, I just wanted to show you some fun voice mod to get you more exciting looking Tetra. Lovely stuff. Fun example there. That would be the Cali tune for California. Give you an example there. Good fun. Great to see you, Tetra. Good fun indeed. Glad you could join us. Some fun adventures, some fun times. Onward with eyes open. Mage, technically, yes. So there's the main warrior, the extra warrior, the dwarven thief. Extra warrior, the mage, Tower level 8. Who knows what treasures lie in the tower? I would think they would have great value to be guarded by a party of daring ruffians. Later, I'm not ready. What's this? Marauding parties. Going to suffer a crippling penalty. They now plunder the landscape. They follow no lord and seek only to destroy everything in their path. You cannot barter with them, and their champions will take their own lives before allowing themselves to be taken prisoner by one of your thieves. Ah, so the thieves can actually take prisoners, that's right. I remember some of that. All you can do when you meet a marauding party is fight them or run away. So their champions will take their own lives. Brutal. I'll be back. That's just like a stationary one, it's not actually moving. It's like a little den, like little ruins. And the Barracks, Thief Guild, and Mage Tower. Oh, you mean like synonymous with their own kind? I guess not for like their own type of champions. Is that a better bonus for that? That would make sense, huh? Yeah, right now I have the Dwarf in the capital. I have the Warrior in the Barracks. I have the Mage in the Mage Tower. Yeah, and I have the main hero in the temple. The Fire Giant Temple. I need to upgrade the Mage Tower to level 3, but I figured to do that, I needed to actually upgrade the capital stronghold first. To upgrade the other stuff, seems like it. At least that's what it looked to me like so far. Keep scouting around, getting a feel for the land. These death emissaries do what they do. Caves and starter things. Okay. Because you're becoming more known across the land, 4 followers have been inspired to join your cause. Which in the stronghold? Yes, that's what I like to hear.
Yes,
so
my lord.
Now we can use that. Okay, let's read this. You need appropriate leaders spending turns there to build up XP. Gotcha. So it has to actually match the type of building. Okay. You trouble your icon parties up to 3 champions, each with a retinue of up to 3 comrades. Parties move slower when not led by a champion. To move the party, select it, click on the map to set a path, and again to execute the move. The currently selected party appears at the bottom of the screen with a separate section for each champion and his retinue. So should you even have champions for scout parties? Double click on the image of any unit to view its attributes and upgrade costs, or drag the image to remove it from one of champion's retinue to another. To move a unit out of the party, select it and click on a map destination. Should have a general idea for that.
We always welcome
nobody in
more
Thieves
into the
Guild yet,
numbers
so
of our
yes,
my lord.
move the
But
thief.
beware, not many survive the trial. But we always welcome more into the numbers of our guild. But beware, not many survive the trial by fire.
All right. I think scouts are an exception there because they're solo units. Gotcha.
Ready to scout?
All right. Let's go look at whatever the heck this is. Humble Explorer, a little dragonfly thing. Service of Lord A. That relations are not good with 200 people. Killing me will do little to further your cause. So what lord is he? Heir? Little freaking... Yeah, it's heir again. And here we have... Ooh, a marauding party. So the thieves can actually take them prisoner. Can you do that even with a full party like other types, or do they have to be thieves alone? Or yeah, curious how that works. Scout out the volcano lands, the lava lands. Good bits of lava here. Yorek. To the limit. Alrighty, mine level 5. Some other caves. Can I enter without actually fighting it? No, you have to actually fight. Run away, run far away. Oh, you have to actually go to the flee destination, don't you? Yeah, over here. It's like behind the enemies or something. Well, that was a mistake. But I was just looking at it, you know. Run for it, little imp, wherever you are. Oh dear. There's that guy. Storm Sorcerer. Just what I need. Yeah, I can't find him. Somewhere. There he is. Run, please. Run away. Surrender is not a good idea. Did he just do a global effect on me? Slowed me down or so? Yep, he's dead. Surrender! Surrender! Damn it. Bad idea there. Could reload, but yeah. Casualties of war. Poor imp. You deserve better. Alright. Moving on. Get some more units here and we'll take over some of those initial caves. These are troubled times for all of us, and the fire and death would be better as allies than as enemies. Strengthen our relationship through parley. He wants to trade an imp for a shadow bat. Renegotiate. That's better. Wait, yeah, I still want your unit though. Yeah, give me that guy too. Wait, where's the bad thing? Uh-oh. Slightly detrimental effect. Inequitable trade. Let's try it, I guess. See what happens. Accept. Did it work? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Oh, I got him! Jal Noon is in my party now. Dark Warrior. How about that? How about that? They don't like me, but you know they're the main enemy anyway. Just spoil some relations early on. I actually got him. Literally, the emissary is on my team now.
Yes, my master.
Oh, have you played the Death faction? I assume. Tetra, you have finished the game with your initial faction and gone to play as Death faction. Yeah, I don't have any difficulty settings to worry about, do I? Center move is on, center move is off. Is that just the camera or something? Try it, I guess. Yeah, he sounds cool.
Yes, my master.
With dark.
Yes, yes, my master.
Dark Warrior. Nice, huh?
Yes, my master.
Very impressive voice over there. Got a lot of good editing. I'll Sound effects and things, gotta love it. Ages ago now.
Yes, my master.
Death is fun. Yeah, life and death, right? Funny lizard riding death. I mean life.
Yes, my master.
Clip just for the sake of it. Checking it out, you know. Pretty good, pretty damn good. Yeah, the intro cinematic was really exciting too. I wish the gameplay matched, you know, all the cosmetic things.
Yes, my master.
Alright, well they hate me now, but who cares? Ready to take the tower or defend somewhere. Good for the time being. Oh, look at this little garrison. Mysterious Keep. A powerful item is said to have recently been brought to this fort by a band of nomadic Amazonians, band swords and sandals to the Glamazons, who are attempting to use it to enslave the barbarian peoples. Oh, those bastards. Yeah, can I equip the items or not? See, I have these artifacts. Can I put that on my mage? The little staff I got from the temple. Military power, it goes up and up, a little meter. That's pretty cool too. Carry stuff. Yeah, it'd be nice to equip that if possible. But, oh yeah, I sold the other scout, I think in the trade, so it's my only scout right now. There on your dude in the temple. I have one, yeah, equipped with him there. How do I get rid of it or remove it? Or is it just auto-equipped? Because it shows him having the sword. I figured that was a staff or something. Does he have an inventory? Oh, there it is. Yeah. So he wears it too. Every mage in Uruk desires the +2 mana and +2 movement that this staff conveys. So yeah, shouldn't I give that to the mage, not the warrior? We'll need to temporarily join parties, then the champion to put it on. Gotcha, gotcha. Thank you so much for that. I would not have guessed that initially because I'm used to more simple inventory systems, of course. Sounds good.
What may I incinerate for you?
Alright, there we go. Now I should be able to take it off and put it on her somehow. Give me a second for that. Got it! Yes! Alright, that's better. So now it boosts her automatically. +2 mana and +2 movement. Whether it shows that in the stats or not. Mana stat, I don't know. What is this? Burning Blade, Fire and Air Warriors enjoy +1 attack, +1 armor, and +2 luck with the sword. So it wouldn't work for any other factions. You'd have to sell it or something if you can't sell it. Good stuff. Put her back in the mage tower next turn. And I'll keep him here for now. Lovely. That is good stuff. Good to hear. Bottom 2 slots are equipped and the upper ones just carried. It's drag and drop.
What may I incinerate for you?
I better equip it, huh? Oh, isn't that smart? Yeah, the hands are, you know, kind of obvious now in hindsight, but yeah, you don't get the bonus without equipping it. Thank you. In that case, yeah, the warrior. Okay, he's are equipped. Thank you very much. That is funny. Decent mic was considered by a new mic. How does it sound to you? Touch it, not too much static, not too many issues. Balance with the sound audio, of course, the game audio. I was considering buying the fuller Razer or a used mic a lot on eBay. A lot more used items on eBay than Amazon. It's interesting.
Yes, my master.
Yes. Evil servant lizard. What's that up there? I need to scout up to north there too. Uh-oh. Somebody moving. Oh, see, I did center camera. That's what that is. Otherwise, it just goes wherever, doesn't it? Oh. Air Warriors coming. Audio all sounds great to me. Appreciate it. Now the 720p quality, much better. We had 540p the last 4 years. So now you can enjoy our new streams and VODs. Much better quality. Yeah, what is that airy guy doing here? I am suspicious. Should I have him defend maybe for now? I'll just sit out there. Maybe that's a better idea.
Yes, my
I'll get
master.
ready to attack soon, but for now, I feel more comfortable. without the marauders instantly stealing my shit. Oh, again, I have extra followers. I need to use some of those. Save some for building purposes, but until I actually use them, I might as well use them for upkeep, right? I feel like that's the best thing to do. Most economical. Nice balance, mic is clear, yep, 720. As it should be. I only waited 4 years to get from AT&T to T-Mobile. Much better. Alright, the dwarf in there. Imp. Continue to scout. Chart the entire map. Too bad I can't zoom out or check the world map. There's no such thing, right? You have to actually look at it like this. There's no world map button. There's no zoom out. You just have to look at it with the camera, huh? That's the only way to see it. I think that's another very important thing. There's no mods for the game by now, is there? That'd be nice if there's some mods, but I'll check maybe Nexus Mods, the website. I used those for the first time on Witcher 3. I used the inventory mod and the fast travel mod. That was nice. Back to your mage tower. Kapow. Oh, there he is. He's not actually...
Many come to us with the spark of magical ambition, but only the gifted will see their talent fan into flame.
Summon creature. Fire given form and a breath of life, these spirits are powerful in combat, as deadly as they are quick to attack and difficult to wound. Sounds nice. If I can afford it, yeah, I can. No, not yet. Crystals are lacking. Where'd all my crystals go? Did I trade them? 227 fame. Well, that should be a decent start. Yeah, 29 crystals, 0 followers, 54 gold, and 36 ale, so you can't see all that on the classic game capture at the moment. If regular game capture worked, that'd be great, but it does not. The resolution's off, you know. You can't even set it to higher resolutions. It wouldn't even exist back in that day, probably. And other options, we just have almost nothing here. We have no video options. It's a classic game, you know. It's good fun for what it is. I wish they'd make a remake or something, you know. Keep all the old audio files and just add more, you know. Nox would be my all-time favorite. Did you ever play Westwood Nox, Tetra? That's my all-time favorite. Got on good old games again. Gotta play that through even more. There's a multi-quest and the solo quest. That's a really great time with a warrior, wizard, and conjure. Highly recommend Westwood Nox if you enjoy this. Even though it's, you know, live, fast-paced, not turn-based like this, but live-paced, but it is really good for what it is. Classic 2000 themes, you know. Great stuff. Alright, let's pass just under that camera for what I can see in my domain, at least. Death. Goes that bat. There's no order here at the moment. There's air. Different colors. It's like gold and yellow for life and white for that. XP convert numbers in your buildings when it says next your turn is 0 is a good time to hire a new champion. Some units there and look for new fights. +0 for...
What may I incinerate for you?
For the building itself.
Many come to us with the spark of magical ambition, but only the gifted will see their talent fan into flame.
Alright, let me read this real quick. Yeah, try to check that number you're mentioning. Now that you are lord of this region, you may train followers to produce your own mages here, and garrison the tower with troops to protect it. You can still hire mercenary mages, but since they are expensive to support, they are best used only for emergencies. A mage of any faith residing in the tower serves as its steward and imparts some experience to the tower. Based on how long he remains a steward and the upgrade level of the tower, your mages can also construct additional towers, even those of other faiths. By taking over any of the villages in the outskirts of the region where a new mage tower is built, a library is also constructed. Interesting. Sorceresses. Brutal champion has mastered the element of fire. Look how funny they look. She delights in striking down enemies with fire and brimstone, is most at home wreathed in smoke and shimmering heat. Actually not too expensive, just more crystals. I could afford one right now, actually. Maybe I should. So yeah, the XP, it'll show 75 recruits next turn +0. 75 to recruits, is that like the total?
Yes, my lord. We always welcome more into the numbers of our guild.
Yeah, this one
but
will do some next turn.
beware, not many survive the trial by
You
fire.
have to keep making new ones or something. You can only teach them so much at a time, basically. Alright, if I get some of these. followers. I can make
What?
more.
Many come to us with the spark of magical ambition,
Train.
but only the gifted will see their talent fan into flame.
Champion. So that actually makes the champions, huh? Got it right there.
What may I
Higher level champions keep adding
incinerate
more
for
XP.
you?
So if she goes in, for
What
example,
may Many come to us with the spark of magical ambition, but only the gifted will see their talent fan into flame.
another champion here. Is she higher level? She's lower level, level 1. Versus level 3. Yeah, so she's new. She's actually lower level, and she also looks ridiculous compared to that one, which looks much more normal and good. Portraits. Funny portraits. They had fun with that, I guess.
Many come to us with the spark
yeah,
of
so plus
magical
0, so I'll take out the new
ambition,
one.
but only the gifted will
the new
see their
champion.
talent fan into flame.
Funny looking one. Try to get her to move here. Get the feel for it. Trying to get her to move. It's challenging. Make sure this is the right one. Yeah, there we go. So she's the champion. Who should I get for a party member? Just regular mercs here, thieves or something? I mean, not mercs, regular warriors.
Before we will teach the arts of battle, a follower
Yep,
must be
plus
able
0,
to
so might as
lift
well
the
take him
sword
out.
of a seasoned fire warrior.
Like you said.
Before we will teach the arts of battle, a follower must be able to lift the sword of a seasoned...
Yeah, not yet. How about the thieves guild?
Yes, my lord. We always welcome more into the
Now that
numbers
you are
of our
lord, you may
guild.
train
But
young
beware,
thieves.
not
Missile
many
units.
survive the trial by fire.
Gotcha. Garrison the structure with troops for protection. Yeah, I mean, imagine the momentum we'll have, like, the 5th time we'll play this a lot more. You just have to start slow, and it's so archaic, You can still hire mercenaries. Thief station at the guild serves as its steward and imparts some of the experience. Alright. Additional guilds, taking other villages of the outskirts, but there's no library for that. Gotcha. They have basic support units too, not just the thieves. There's the imp. Born of flame and hatred, the imps that work for the Lords of Fire take great pleasure in tracking the movements of other fates across the face of Urak, uncovering their secrets, contributing to their demise. A few more thieves. Having turned away from their brethren in ages past, these dark dwarves have been twisted from the ways of honor and truth toward the ways of nastiness and pain. Armed with crossbows and cruelly spiked knuckles, they live for larceny. Very nice. Could probably afford one of those. Almost. A little more crystals. So what can they do that's unique? They can take enemies prisoner. Rock hurler. Had those before. They died really quickly. These large warriors are not only adept at sword play, they also take pleasure in using their calloused hands to draw lava from the smoking pits of their homelands and fashion it into deadly projectiles. You imagine all the strengths and weaknesses of each faction, and of course their environmental advantage. That's why they're best at defending their own place, right? Still gaining XP though, so I'd maybe wait until that caps out. That's right, yeah. The dwarf. I'm just trying to find like a better one for now, so not enough crystals yet. I'll wait a bit for that. Got the 2 here. You think that's enough, or I should take him out?
the bird.
Should I take him out of the temple? No one will take it over again, do you think? Let me just do another hard save just to be safe.
I bring
Bring our leader, our faction leader. He should do some good damage. With that sword and all. Join the party. Take over some more caves. A lot of champions. These are all champion. All champion party. Oh, that's not bad though, right? I mean, it's this early on. Yeah, I'll wait for the thief.
bird.
More crystals to come. Let me see what isn't taken over here yet. Okay, level 3. There we go. So I might as well go straight to the auto calc, or I could see what they're. I mean, either way, I'm probably gonna do the auto calc, so why even take the extra step, Here you can see how all parties. Whoops. And the preceding combat fared. Spoils of gold, ale, crystals, and fame, and perhaps artifacts are displayed at the bottom. conquered gold mines, breweries, crystal mines, and statues continue to produce gold, ale, magic crystals, and fame, respectively. Every turn they remain under your control. Wounded adventurers recover lost hit points every turn. They rest in one location, and more if inside a structure. Healing takes time, but is absolutely crucial to nurturing fledgling adventurers, so they mature into experienced units. Losing good units in combat before they're able to gain experience can be devastating to your future success. As we saw here from our two champions, new mage and new warrior. But I would not have done any better in manual. Let's face it, the manual combat is absolutely hopeless. Check barracks 2, 3 champions is good, but they want a couple of units. Yeah, I'll make a new one here. Or just reload, you know, depending. Yeah, maybe he can solo them, just that guy. Let's try that. He's the faction leader. He should be pretty good. Well, there's this. Ooh, chaos. We got chaos there too. Literally every chord is here right now. Almost, except water, order. What you doing here, little chaos agent? I assume you have approached me in peace, perhaps to parley with the court of Lord Dokar. There is trust between our nations, and it would be a shame to jeopardize this with bloodshed. Yeah, I would think fire and chaos would get along better than fire and order. I mean, fire is pretty chaotic and easy. Only goods you are aware of are displayed. Use the buttons on the right to select items for barter. Do the same for goods that you wish to receive. Please request, give, trade, demand, or threat. Set the tone of the deal, and click propose. Fairness of each deal made in barter significantly affects your relationships. Gotcha. Trust, yeah, they are trusted. So keep them in good turns. Can you ask for gifts? Does he give me the gift? No, not this time. It's funny you can just barter with even the smallest scouts, you know. They have a lot of party in that aspect. They can have full dialogues. Alright, what else we got? Just a scout, Alana. No buildings or artifacts. So I really don't have much to trade with right now. More ale, I guess. Let's try that. Request. Solicitation. Hatred. From trust to hatred. From such a small trade. Can you believe that? Improve your relation. That worked. So now I have twice the ale. Alright then. Yeah, I'm trying to be smart with my two of the ability we consider active war. That must be chaos. Chaos village. Yeah, I'm trying to keep my saves and keep track of them to not, you know, make a bad mistake here so early on. Obviously I'm gonna have to at some point, but point of, you know, saving all the times to do that well. So that's probably chaos. Are we near the land of chaos? Their capital, maybe? You gotta see that at some point, right? Yeah, they're border factions. How big is the map? You know, you can't zoom out or something. Yeah, I'll try to follow your advice. It's just hard to it's hard to keep track of all this.
Before we will teach the arts of battle, a follower must be able to lift the sword of a seasoned fire warrior.
On the lava? Like, where the heck would these boats even go, you know?
Before we will teach the arts of battle, a follower must be able to lift the sword of a seasoned fire warrior.
No, that's really hard, Tesher. They made it so archaic. It is from 20 years ago, but just the style of it, you know? Alright, give me a berserker then. Get him, yep.
What can we destroy for you?
And now I will station him there.
Before we will teach the arts of battle,
What
a
can
follower
we
before we will teach the arts of battle, A follower must be able to lift the sword of a
Still
seasoned
defend it.
fire warrior.
And now we send the main guy here. So attempt more caves. Yes, auto-calc.
Great master of the
Should have known he couldn't handle it on his own. Alright, wait for a full party then. How about this guy?
Yes, my master.
Get him to join him. Now they're ready for it, right? Let's try that again. Next turn, of course. Yeah, I think they can handle it. The people of Air have sworn fealty to Filgarian, Lord of Life, for liberating their great temple. Well, that's interesting. Good thing to aim for would be one of each champion type in their appropriate building, and then a roaming party with one of each champion type and some standard units. So just variety for all. Gotcha. Yeah, I will work on that. After maybe take out a couple caves. Oh, the kitties! The kitties! Of chaos. That's pretty cool. Little kitties.
Ready to scout?
I like those cats. Look at him. He's a little cat of chaos. I like all the unique unit types. That's beautiful, you know? Did a good job on that. I am a simple explorer in the service of Lord Dokar, inspecting the area for the royal court of the Chaos Nation. The Fire Nation. Trust your people and want no trouble with you. Oh, look at that little kitty. The negotiating table, that's funny too. Well, since I really love the cat a lot, here's a gold piece for you. No effect, but I'll still feel good about it. Decline, they don't want the gold piece. Nice kitty. Oh well, yeah, it's a very cute cat. Chaos, it was Dagstar Red Lantern. No rage, purer than feline rage. Alright, let's take on the cave, shall we? Save number 6. Not that I plan to backtrack much, but yeah. Auto-calc! Oh, we lost the Death Warrior, but... yeah. That was an expensive Death Warrior, too. It caused some Death faction relations. Oh, man. Is that worth it? Was that worth it there? He's not even injured, at least. That's good. Alright, barracks.
Before we will teach the arts of battle, a
Warriors
follower
coming
must be
to
able to
train.
lift the sword of a
Garrison of troops
seasoned fire
protected.
warrior.
Warrior station at the barracks serves as its steward. So experience. Upgrade. The upgrade level warriors can also build more barracks. Alright, gotcha. Basic things for that. 41 ale, 14 gold. 1 follower. Yes. A new champion.
Before we will teach the arts
I'll
of battle,
charge
before
Shit,
we
man.
will teach
No.
the arts of battle,
No
a follower
XP.
must be before we
Why
will
no
teach
XP
the
from that
arts of
champion?
battle. A follower must be able to lift the sword of a seasoned fire warrior.
Since he's not helping anyway, might as well move him out to help the Lord, the Fire Lord, who is on his own right now. I mean, I feel like I need to
What?
defend them
Many
too,
come
though,
to
right?
us with the spark of magical ambition,
confused, like
but
what's-
only the gifted will see their talent
Should I
fan
just
into
have her
flame.
fight with us too at this point? I mean, like you said, I should build them up more, but it's hard. It's challenging. Dwarf is fine. Alright. See how that goes. High level warrior in the barracks, surely, otherwise you'll struggle to get any more decent units. So you mean this one? Level 5. Okay, we'll put him there. Even though he's the faction leader, yeah, like you said, he does good units. That is definitely worth it to do that, yes. Center camera looking good. Okay, I will move him back. Fire Warlord. Move him back by himself, not with the party. Like this. Like that. To the barracks. That should be better, huh?
Before we will teach the arts of
Much
battle,
more XP.
a follower must be able to lift
Max
the
of his
sword of a
champion,
seasoned
336,
fire warrior.
'cause he is a
Many
warrior,
come
the
to us
Lord.
with the spark of magical ambition.
Yes, my lord.
But
Yes,
only
we always welcome more into the
Those
numbers of.
things
We
up.
always welcome more into the numbers of our guild. But beware.
Before we will teach the
So, yeah,
arts of
Max
battle,
champion, 336,
a follower
Max
must be
33.
able to lift the sword of a seasoned.
So they get some initial XP. I can afford them, not the ship. Yeah, tell me, where does the ship go? In the lava? It's crazy. Anyway, on we go. These guys.
what may I incinerate for you?
You think they can handle that there? The level 6 statue as level 1s, level 3? Probably not. Where the ships go? Yeah, that's funny. Fire ships. Water, but there's no water here. They carry them somewhere on the dock. Level 3, at least she has some. She's not the. Oh, she is the champion, yeah. She's the leader. I forgot I took her out. The other one died, right? Yeah. So I'll try to save her for good reason. Keep saving and attacking. I'll figure it out. Seems like the best I can do with the current garrison, though. Cross the water, little imp. I'm looking around here. Getting a feel for it, you know. Getting a feel for this crazy game. Yeah. Alright, well I have the saves from earlier. I can always retract them there. I'll just keep hard saving, I don't know. Plenty of storage space for that. And the center move is on, so if I see anything in the area, it should auto-focus to them, shouldn't it? I mean, I hope so. Yeah, there's no way to see the world map, no way to zoom out, huh? Highest level champions in their buildings, gotcha. And there we go, followers. So I should just spend those right away for now, right? Exchange rates for trade have improved for you, and you can assign your followers to work in various establishments. Income. You can conscript your followers residing in the stronghold, train them into capable adventurers. Oh yeah, you use the follower resource, basically. Makes sense. I do need crystals now, so spend that for now. To upgrade. More gold, more ale, more crystals. Basic stuff. Chark. There's Chark. All the unique capitals I even remember for the other factions. It's been so long, you know. Looking good. Let's move on with that. Something significant happens. Wait, how are they moving out of turn sequence right now? See that? That's funny. I'll give it a try for them. Just reload if it doesn't work out. Let's get a mage champion. Speed resource build up for a few turns. You're not a great spot for fighting right now. But she can't give any more XP to the mage tower at least. I'm just gonna try it, you know? Yep, they died. You're right. They weren't even close to being ready. Fire dragon. Yep, I'll send him back. I'll figure out what to do later. Scout will keep scouting for now. To the edge of the waste. I haven't seen any other capital, any other parties yet, any other factions. They would do Maybe auto attack. Or they attack you, they're just going to combat, right? I haven't seen that yet.
I bring the burn.
Yep, stay in there.
Before we will teach the arts of battle, a follower must be able to lift the sword of a seasoned fire
Yes,
warrior.
my lord. Yes, we always welcome more into the numbers of our guild.
Good.
But beware, not many survive the trial by fire.
That's all I have for now. Yep. Yep. I need a new mage champion, I guess. I don't know. She just wasn't getting any XP though, so I'm not sure what to do with her except fight with her. Level her up a bit. Stay in
I
there.
bring the burn.
So the Fire Lord wants to come out. So if I keep them in there,
Many come to us with the spark of
A
magical
0.
ambition, but only the gifted will see their
75.
talent
I
fan into
bring-
flames.
Before we will teach the
67
arts
for
of
that.
battle, a follower
Yes,
must
my
be
lord.
able to...
We always welcome
60 for
more
that.
into the numbers of our guild. But beware, not many survive the trial
for
by
now.
fire.
more resources for more units. Which we'll get eventually. Nobody in the temple right now. Hopefully no one tries to retake that. If we do, we just have to keep messing with it. She could sit in the library and research spells while she's waiting. Oh, that little thing! Never even saw that. That
Yes, my
tiny
liege.
thing.
What magical incantations do you require?
First time I even clicked on that. Didn't even notice that tiny building. The Spell Library. Now that you are lord of this region, you can assign mages to the library to research magic spells. Research time is based on the number of mages working and their experience level. Each mage needs a desk. To add more desks, upgrade the nearby mage tower. Mages can only work in the library, which corresponds to their faith. There are books on the shelf for attack, defense, terraforming, and general spells. Spells within a category must be researched in order. For example, you can't research the third attack spell until you've acquired the first and second attack spells. If you own two libraries of the same faith, you can research two spell categories simultaneously. Look at this. Quite the interesting interface for this as well. A little more hands-on, huh? Look at this freaking place. Fury Fire. Cement the flame's power in a hovering sphere and throw it. Who cares what direction? Who cares what it hits? Just create the fling and create more. Create and fling and create more. Burn the lands with your power, sear them with flame, destroy everything. No laughing matter, cruel ironies, Alucard, since you let the 10-hour discount expire today without getting our 9th hype chain to 5 gift subs. I could still turn it back on for you if you'd like. It's 4 a.m. You lost your chance by several hours today. I can turn it back on those 6 more times in 60 more hours when you're ready. So please don't get 5 subs until I turn it back on. But when you're ready, let me know. Healing movement spells are always great to get under your belt, really. Destroy everything in your reach. Leave only charred remains of what was only alive. Rogueberg the Insane. Heat Metal. And as Torzak the Witch chanted and danced in the guttering light of the fire, the knight's armor began to glow. Yeah, just let me know, Alucard, since you missed your first chance, Blood Knight MVP. You missed your 10-hour chance today, but it's alright. Dimly at first, then brighter as screams began to sound across the battlefield. The smell of burnt flesh permeated the air as the party died, roasted in their own armor. A bard's story of the glories of the witch. Firestorm. How do you even activate these? Oh. I don't even know. How do you actually learn these? Picture the skies dark with billowing smoke. See in your mind's eye raindrops made of fire. Now make the image as real as you can imagine. Open your eyes and see what you've conjured. The wind is whipping up the dust, and the skies are lit by the soft glow of the fiery rain, which you've called into the earth. You may rest now, for surely you are tired. Chukali, Seer of Fire. Man, they put so much good work into the lore and design of the game. If only they had decent gameplay, it would be a really good game. Feel the fire's burning wrath. Fireball, of course, classic. Feel its need to destroy. Draw the flame into you. Draw in its own power, its heat, its life. Now visualize your enemy and unleash the fiery death upon them. Watch as they wither and char in the flames now and again. Practice until it comes without thought. Battle requires reflex, not thought. Durazol, the teacher of forbidden lore. Flame Arrow. Also Baldur's Gate. Originally just finished Siege of Dragon Spears Wear Tetra, another game from the 90s, early 2000s. With a word, an arrow of flame leapt from her outstretched fingertips and sailed through the air. Originally, at least Enhanced Edition was more modern, of course, leaving behind it a train of smoke. Moments later, the burning projectile struck the rider in the chest, knocking his seared corpse from the saddle into oblivion. Bard's imagery of battle. Inferno. Is this just attack spells? Oh my god. How do I even learn them? Do they learn them all at once or something? All categories at once? As the enemy approached the lone witch atop the rise, they broke into a charge. As they closed, Torzak began her intricate dance of incantation and gesture. The enemy was nearly upon her when she threw her arms up with a shout. And then the world was only flame. A raging inferno covered the battlefield. The fire consumed all, even the insane witch. Bard's Tale of Torzak the Insane. That must be the fire language here. Look how fiery it looks. Order from the leftmost. How do you select them, though? Alright, that's it for attack spells. Curious.
Yes, my liege. What magical incantations do you require?
Flame Dart?
Yes,
What?
my liege.
There's more.
What magical incantations do you require?
Begin research. Now I see that down there. Begin research. It'll take 8 man days. It says 8 man days. Reach into the fire, my pupil, and pull forth the flame. Hurl it at your target. See how they thrash and burn. This is the weakest of the spells I will teach you, yet it is strong enough to burn your foes and cause them grave damage. Durazol, the teacher of forbidden lore. Interesting. I see. So you learn from the left on. Now how about these other ones? Frenzy. See the troops? They are worms. They are our minions to command. Use your magic to make their fires burn brighter. Use their souls as fuel to push them out to newer and greater achievements. Use their very life force to push them into a frenzy. The slaves matter not, only that they succeed in their endeavors. Shaka the Merciless. Shaka! Can you believe that? Literally, as you just typed and or whatever, or the or something. Yeah, you just typed the Tetra, and it said try Shaka, the command. Shaka right there. Sound effects. And here they are. Shaka the Merciless. Freaking incredible. Flame sword. They fell upon the enemy and their swords burst into flames. They proclaimed their god's favors, screaming war cries, and left the enemy lying dead in the stench of charred flesh. Behind them the witch laughed as she protected her craft in secret. Observations of a bard. I'd love for a real like simulation great game adventure you can have. Maybe a century from now we'll have that. Like VR chat, but you know, so much more exciting and adventurous actually in the battle, actually in the heat of it. Truly great simulation, all sorts of stories and limitless stuff. Sorry, you almost had it Shaka without exclamation point. It's one of the only ones without an exclamation point. Next to Toy, Onward, and Love there, and you see it in sound effects. Most of them have exclamation points, a few of the newer ones do not. One more time there, Tetra. Thank you for your patience. And your new understanding. Alucard. Yeah. Shakarutu there. We also have Shaka when the walls fell. Alucard, Blood Knight, MVP of the Roost, despite not rising to our 720p excitement this first week of celebration. Sadly not. Despite that, please welcome brand new Dragon Knight Tetra, also Lord of Magic. Fan is from the category here tonight, Classic 2000 games. Please welcome them in warmly, Alucard. Here is Tetra. Good person. They a good person, shrouded in mystery, yet appreciate them. The realms of Golden Sun, a quest most noble. Verily, their last known title Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Mercury doth hint at a celestial journey, akin to Puck's mischief. In a midsummer's night dream, forsooth, their stream be a tempest of elements, a play within a play, where nature's forces doth collide. Methinks they are a modern Prospero, wielding magic of the digital age. Yeah, you're mentioning that Mercury, your profile picture, Tetra. That's right. The planetary alignments, too, huh? Interesting in our world. Indeed, indeed. Look for those future good things. Heat shield. As the hail of arrows fell upon the witch, she cackled in glee. Bright flame erupted from the ground, engulfing her in a shield of fire. The arrows fell to a smoking cinders at her feet. With a bright smile, she began an incantation to remove the pesky archers. Bard's Tale of Flame Dawn the Witch. Flame Dawn, nice one. Burning Skin. The witch laughed as the Amazon swung her sword. The sword struck home and fire flared, leaving the warrior's hand charred and burnt. The pain only lasted a moment. With her next motion, the witch struck the Amazon from her mount with a strong blow of her cudgel. Bard's Tale of Battle. Cudgel and magic, huh? Pretty impressive. All these fire levels.
What? Yes, my liege. What magical incantations do you require?
Overland, and this one is general. We'll see general after this. How about some overland topography? It said, changing these things. 26 mandates. Yeah, we should have been learning this the whole time, but I didn't even know it was there, so. Wildfire from Bubble Boy, of course, right, Tetra, right, Alucard? Are your slaves moving too slowly? Speed them with fear. Set the ground behind them aflame with your power. Where there's a whip, there's a way. Send them scurrying ahead of you like the insects they are. Their fear will keep them in line, and you can achieve your goal all the quicker. Leadership technique of Shaka, the Merciless. Love it. Movement, like you said, movement, speed, and healing are so always good, yeah. Fireworks! There you go.
Where there's a whip, there's a way. Where there's a whip, there's a way. Where there's a whip.
Very nice. Also Whip 2 for the extended version. You're getting the hang of it now there, Tetra. Can I just see your main entree for tonight? Perhaps a nice cheer of the Dragon Juice. Unless you'd like to become a Dragon Champion, ad-free viewing, and your lovely Dragon Roost emotes for the rest of the month of lovely August. The main entree I could recommend maybe some fun cheers. We'll get Dragon Cheers next. To beat a few, I mentioned Nox to you several times tonight. Maybe Nox the Gauntlet for 17 bits. You want to see that classic 2000 year. First attack spell would be great if you don't have it. Yeah, I think that'd be a good start too. Proza was famous for her marvelous displays of magic. When she put on a show, fireworks filled the air, multicolored explosions of light and smoke. Few would forfeit a chance to see one of her exhibitions. You can only wonder what that does, you know, for actual effect. Actual interaction there. Status effects. The lava flow reached deep into the earth's core to the nexus of fire. Now pull with all the strength of your mind and force the lava to the surface of the land. Feel its heat as the magma burns away the life, leaving only glorious destruction and molten rock in its wake. Shaka the Merciless. He's a popular one in the Fire Clan. Give you more mechanical description once it's researched. Oh, that's cool. The fire runes. I think, yeah, every faction have its own language. This seems like a good fire language. It could just be general magic runes. We'll see. Meteor showers, speaking of. A witch stood on the craggy mountaintop. Lava spilled around her feet, making the air shimmer around her. With words of might and terror, she commanded the molten rock. It began to lift, then flew high into the sky. We could hear the screams of the men in their camps when the lava rained upon them. A Bard's Tale of Flame Dawn Witch. Yeah, we already had fire here for the Dragon's Juice. Ironically, for the game capture non-background. I was supposed to delete when I first got the Streamlabs, but I liked it. We already had the fire, so I guess if I play as another faction, we'll have to change it to some other element. Isn't that funny? I already had fire there. That's actually quite fitting, isn't it? Quite appropriate. Love it. Screams of the men in their camps and the lava rained down upon them. Bard's tale of flamed on. Alright, that does it for topography ones. General spells. Cauterize wounds. The party is slowed by wounds when they refuse to enter battle for fear of their paltry lives. Makes sense, right? Do not turn a cold ear to their plight. A cold ear. Cauterize their flowing blood with fire. Watch them squirm in agony. They will feel better afterwards, and next time they won't complain about their ailments. Teleport artifact. Pick up the artifact and push your hand into the fire. As the flame licks your skin, open your mind to the Nexus, to the doors, to the greater paths. That's early Nexus for the StarCraft days, huh? Push your hand through and drop the artifact into another fire, far from here, where others might use it. That's pretty cool. Get artifacts out of danger or whatever. If they're really powerful, I'm sure that'd be worth it, right? Is that unique to the fire? Perhaps Fire Nation. Dispel magic. Classic again. The power of flame can consume not only flesh, but the very magic of the enemies. Locate the enchantment you wish to eliminate, then send your will flaming towards it. Watch as the spell's bonds turn to ash. Watch as the enchantment drifts away into smoking nothingness. So that could counter a really powerful mage or so. Sure, that'd be a good one. Detect water. Curious. Somehow the witch knows, somehow she let us. I will not complain, for we fell upon the wretched Amazons and slew them before they realized their danger. They will not have the gall to come to our lands again, not when the witches know exactly where they are. You hear the music clipping like that? That's weird. Heron Fire Giant Chieftain. Huh, so that's good to find our nemesis. The Water Nation. Definitely. Alright, like you said, the attack one, good to start. Frenzy also decent. Flame Dart. The Witch, that do some like nuke damage. Frenzy would boost all the troops.
Yes, my liege. What magical incantations do you require?
Wildfire is also speed. So wait, that one is like faster. Yeah, 26 days, 12 days, 8 days. I think I'll just start with Frenzy. Makes sense. Fire and blood. Let's start with Frenzy, shall we? Alright, we put it on the table. Capam is conducting research on the defensive spell Frenzy. Research team. Progress on the spell is continuing at a rate of 3 man-days of research each day. There appears to be 12 days of research yet to be achieved. We should have gained full knowledge of the spell Frenzy in 4 days. Looking good, huh? Alright. They'll work on that then. And...
Yes, my liege. What magical incantations do you require?
It shows your nation there, I guess. Curious stuff. Like those old point-and-click adventures. Those graphics that design. Alright, we finally got something in there. The mage there, I can probably take him out for now, right? Somewhere more useful. How do I take him out? Let me pick him up. Might be out of movement, I don't know. Oh, I already passed the turn. Without realizing it, the turn is already moving. It's not like they have to research it the whole turn like you can't do anything else. That would be crazy. Alright, just gonna
Many come to us with the spark of magical
Okay, we'll do 7 for now. That'll be a good foundation for 7. Now we actually started researching. What else here? Scout. Powers. My little imp Alucard. There's my little imp. We'll look at the other skeletons. Yep, disappointing first sale of the Dragon's Roost, but so it goes. We shall continue undeterred for now. It's alright, not the biggest disappointment in my life. On we go. Eyes open. Thanks for your help, Tetra. Lovely to chat with you. Lovely to meet you. Man or woman. Life have sworn fealty to Erato, Lord of Water, for liberating their great temple. Those assholes. It's my nemesis. Literally my nemesis there. Life and water now. I better kill life then. Isn't life the nemesis of death, death being the main villain? Oh my goodness. Why they have to party? Why did the nemesis of the main antagonist have to partner with my nemesis? That's just crazy. That is crazy. Ooh, look at this. Nothing else to do for now, we'll just save up, I guess, and build some more warriors. But they have upkeep, right? All these have upkeep. So I'm wondering
I'll char them all.
To not build more until I'm ready to use them, you know what I mean? Alright. Various establishments. Gotcha. Yeah, it's a little confusing, but it's just the design of the game. We'll be alright. Nothing happening. All the scouts left. They already saw what was happening. Oh, the crystal mine. Didn't see that up there. Marauding party's taking the Fire Great Temple. Gosh, freaking dang it. Alright, well, we better get everyone to help now. I could always reload too, but that's unfortunate.
I bring the burn.
You assholes. Alright, who do we need for this?
I'll char them all.
A few.
Before we will teach the arts of battle. Before we will teach the arts of battle. A follower must be able to...
That's insane, you know? It's just insane. Truly insane.
Before we will teach the arts of battle, a follower must be able to lift the sword of a seasoned fire warrior.
And the thief,
We
why not?
always welcome more into the. We always welcome more. We always welcome more into the numbers of our guild.
Party cannot contain more than 3 champions. He's a champion? Could have fooled me. Little thief. Is he? Huh. Yeah, I guess so.
We always welcome more into the numbers of our guild.
Yeah, the
But
champion's always on the
beware,
left or
not
something.
many survive the trial by fire.
How can you tell if they're a champion initially? Oh, it says champion. That's why. Military unit champion creature. Which is this, the classifications, the category they're in. Well, good to know he's a champion. So he can't go in combat then at the same time, right? I guess an imp then, I don't know.
Ready to scout?
I just need to take that damn temple back. I need someone to freaking
I bring the
defend this the whole
burn.
time, and I didn't. Damn marauders took it over out of nowhere because it wasn't defended for one thing. At least would have gone to combat if they're defended. Well, let's see if they can handle it on their own. I'll probably just auto-calc. Or should I look at the enemies and then auto-calc? Probably stand a better chance just auto-calc in any case, but... The Life Great Temple. Statue. Oh, the one right next to it. Completed research on Frenzy. And now it'll go to Flame Sword. Should I let it go to Flame Sword? I guess so. Lord of Fire is taking the temple. Now I'll go to the statue. Because it was uncontested. See? Ooh, Will of the Wisp or something. Storm Elemental. That building next to the temple. The trophy. The statue. Nobody. Alright, so I'm going to start on this one, which does not work at all. Should I practice it? Because they're only... Oh, never mind. There's several of those units. Alright, auto-calc. Here we go. It's just not worth it. We lost the imp, but we're good on the rest. We got a couple followers. Very nice. You can't take them prisoner because there's no thief. Wait, actually, because they're marauders, you can't take them prisoner at all. Okay, now we shall station one warrior there. Another one.
I bring the burn.
And the main man.
I bring the burn.
Okay. One warrior here. Eventually. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yes. One warrior in there, one warrior in there. The Fire Lord back to where he was, the barracks. That's better, right? We cleared them out, lost an imp. No, terrible loss.
Before we will teach the arts of battle, a follower must be able to lift the...
Decent defense, I think. I'll overwrite that. And now we're starting the next spell, research. Let's see what the crystal mine has. More scouts, I guess.
Yes, my lord. We always welcome more into the numbers of our guild, but beware. Not many survive the trial
Creatures
by
don't need
fire.
followers, but I will use the followers. I have extra. Oh, and I have follower. No, I thought I said I got followers. That fame? It's probably fame.
Ready to scout?
That looked like followers. I will take a look over there. In the meantime, we've got him. Let's look at this statue. Level 4. Pair of sacred statues built when Balkoth first fell. Now a group of several heedless thugs seek to reap some of the glory of this ancient monument. However they do that, huh? What do we have here? Brewery. Once prosperous, but is now a lair for a pack of rambunctious vagabonds. Fine business. Keep searching. Oh, got something here. Chaos Great Temple. We found it. There it is. Yeah, it looks quite different there, Great Temple, than Fire Temple, huh? Yep. Curious stuff so far. It's almost 4:30. Probably head out soon. Probably, but nice to meet you, Tetra. Good fun. Give you a warm welcome. Continue to do so. Change the keyboard color to red for you if you'd like. Back to Targaryen red. You're doing well, little island of England. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Gender not really important here in this context of fire. Yeah, I like the lava Nox too, though. Oh my goodness. Well, we're getting there eventually, you know. Yeah, eventually. Gonna backtrack hardly, but trying to play it relatively smart my first time. Damn marauders. See they defense like that, if they take any with them at least. Death. Alright, take a look.
Ready to scout?
Chaos Temple, just to say hi. Whoops! Am I supposed to do that? Probably not, right? Oh, Death is nearby. What are they? Death doing with Chaos? So, a band of fire scum in the service of Lord Dragonite meet the mighty Death Army, their mortal enemy on neutral ground. Hostile, yep, they didn't like when I took their fighter guy. Yep, they didn't like that. Oh, I got some hideouts. For free. Scouts can take things for free. In peace. Shadow Fox. That's Chaos, right? Yep, that is Chaos. Marauding party over there. What is going on here in the Chaos area? Chaos Mountains. Nothing very chaotic about them. I remember playing as Chaos a few times too, but not really anything else about it, you know. Crystal level 2. Many years a gang of miscreants has held these magic crystal formations. I'll be getting that next. Level 2 there. Level 2 there. Easy. Level 4 there. Network of caves. Looking good. Yeah, I'll clear those out here shortly. Maybe just the Fire Lord himself could take them out, but I do need him.
Before we will teach the arts of battle, a follower must be able to lift the sword of a seasoned fire warrior.
Take breaks when I take out a squad, then go get there and then come back. It only takes a couple turns, right? It's probably worth it, right? Yeah. That seems like the best option currently. We shall see. 1 more on 7. Ah, here come the tigers. Chaos Tigers, the kitty cat spies, and tigers. That looks like death. Yeah. Kitty cat. So you can't see the battles and things. 5 followers. Very nice.
Ready to scout?
Capture it just like that. I am busy pondering the mysteries of Urak. Do something for you, friend of the Chaos people. It's the mage, I'm guessing. Sends worship to your lord. That's nice. Visit the main stronghold. Capital City. Royal Guard of the Chaos Nation, protect this noble place against our enemies. May we help you? And crash. They didn't like that parley on the capital, I guess, but I did just save on the bright side. Well, that's my 3rd crash in a game so far tonight. Welcome to Lurker, love to chat with you sometime. We got some good lurkers up in here. Funny lurkers. If we haven't chatted before, you're still funny. I would love to chat with you wherever you discovered us from. Tetra, great to meet you. Thank you to today's chatters and such. No subs for the sub discount, but there is hope for next time, the next 6 times, the next 60 hours we put it on. And that elusive 9th hype train. 4:30 a.m. I guess we will call it here for now. Daily donation goal Discord Dragon. We'll continue up with the audition prep and practice here soon as well. Good fun for our adventures overall tonight. Thank you to Captain for playing some Chivalry as well at the 13-hour mark. I guess we'll call it good for now. See you tomorrow. Till then, eyes open, take good care. And we'll pick it on up soon, more good adventures. Till then, I will figure it out and see what we would like to play. Good fun for now. We'll just raid whoever. Night, good to meet you, Tetra. Catch you next time. Yeah, we'll play more of it soon. Some good momentum, a lot of progress tonight. A whole lot more progress for Lords of Magic than the first time I played it. So it's good fun. Enjoy the Dragon Raid for extra Dragon standards. And I will catch you next time. Good night, Tetra. Have a nice day in England. Yeah, you're just starting your day there pretty much. Well, it's almost morning here, dawn, late night. Lord Yorick, first time chat ever. Where are you finding us from? I saw you lurking there, you little Oblivion. Or was that Morrowind, actually? You little Oblivion. Let me cancel the raid for now. I saw you lurking there with your Age of Empires. Unrated for now, just because I'm meeting a new lurker here. Let's see, you followed back on April. So yeah, 4 months later here. Yorick, where do you know me from, or where did you discover us from? I am curious, just generally curious. Any case, welcome for the first time, your first time chat.
Welcome, Red Knight.
Yeah, including a 2-hour intermission, but yeah, it can go pretty long. I mean, enough resources, enough inspiration, enough interaction. I've always wanted active chat, you know. My goal would be to have like 10 chats a minute, but here in 4 years, finally going to 720p after 4 years on 540p. Never actually had an active chatter. I've had plenty of chat curses, but thankfully not too long or too much. But other than that, keep up good, consistent, good variety of stuff. All these idiots playing the same game for years. Teletubbies and other generational memers. I'm sick of them. Yep. Yeah, that's a good. Oh, so you found it from like 4 months ago. Did you find another old game, or was it a newer game? Do you remember where you discovered us from back in April? April Fools. I mean, I kind of remember you following, but I have several lords on my Steam and other places. Yeah, I unrated for you for now, so we can chat a bit if you'd like. But yeah, not too bad. Saw you lurking. I thought your profile picture very funny. And speaking of Age of Empires, we actually mentioned that earlier. Tetra got that great Brook. You got your Michaela. Not that I play DBD, but that's your current role. Feel free to change it on the avatar widget. Yeah, if you remember when you followed me, just nice to discuss, but if not, it's no big deal. Just curious mainly. Get you started for your first champion command anytime or next time. Other fun interactions. And good times overall. Overall good times. Finally 720p after 4 years. We did not get our first discount met at all today. 5 overall gift sub discount, but that's okay. Next time for that, and eventually get back to our highest sub count, which is that current sub goal you see above me, and get to our good gift sub things and other general things. Sticker party as well. Good fun stickers. Stickers always available. Show you some examples of those. I should actually open stickers all the time. I was waiting for the good internet, so now's a good time to bookmark that maybe. I just have so many bookmarks right now. But I'll get that stickers dashboard up now that I have the good internet. I don't want to affect it as much as my old internet where I couldn't even use my email. I couldn't use anything without adding a lot of frame drop to the stream. Now we're in better shape. I can show you text-to-speech. I'll show you all my favorite ones. Global sticker. I just need to find it because there's no search bar on this freaking website for whatever reason. Or how about just a Squirtle, since we did Pokemon earlier tonight? That's good enough. Stickers always available as well, gives you an idea there. Let me favorite that for easy access next time. There's the stream stickers. Yeah, it's a good old game, and that one is kind of odd just in the gameplay. I mean, the design of it is really good. It's on par with D&D and other fantasy of the nature, medieval fantasy, but yeah, it's quite the challenging challenging gameplay for sure.
I like turtles.
Anyway, good for now. Could do a little Duolingo here. But I was curious if you remember where you followed us from, York, or if you knew me from somewhere else. Just curious. Yeah, you'll see more good fun now. 720p things look a lot better and stream a lot better overall. What have we got here? Ha! I'd know those voice lines anywhere, yeah.
Are you gonna convert?
The priest. Just had that in Discord earlier tonight, Chivalry.
What?
Your invasion performed a basic reconnaissance of Britain, but your army has suffered heavy casualties that cannot be replaced easily. Your failure has triggered a crisis, and the tribes of Gaul, having heard of your failures, have begun to rebel. The northern frontiers of Rome may soon be in flames.
England, Tetra.
Report to the Senate, where certain leaders want to take a stab at explaining where you went wrong.
Oh yeah, that's really heavy-handed.
Of course. Let's look at my Discord intro sound effect now, York. I have a long one here, but a strange and wondrous gamer be Lord Yorick, with ADHD and salt, yet full of glee. Frosty tools. In Age of Empires, campaign left undone, like Hamlet's task they pondered. Yeah, so that was like the actual campaign. It was talking about Britain, but didn't you lose there? Or is that just like the part of the story? I'm not sure exactly what happened, but yeah, I've only played like the original Age of Empires up to the second one. Yeah, Age of Conquerors is where I left off actually. But I did grow up with those as long as Warcraft 2, Warcraft 3. What have I wrought? Free hugs they offer, neurodivergent soul, a modern puck, in digital realms they stroll. Verily a bard's delight, the streamer's role. Wololo, yes indeed. Yeah, classic moment. And Tetra, there's the Wololo as well, of course. That's just funny. Oh, you guys. Jeez. Happened was the priest converted Julius fucking Caesar, and I couldn't take him back, so I lost. You guys, all these relevant things. I guess I'm just universal, multicultural. Learning my Brutus's speech more while practicing it more for my audition a week from today. Since you mentioned Julius Caesar, we have to do some more Brutus's speech for Yorick. I'll just give you the whole monologue now for fun. You don't even have to redeem channel reward for redeeming a monologue. Yeah, good stream there, good looking fun. You stream pretty often, Yorick. Now that I've, shouted you out, the secret's out, but sad there's more streamers than viewers is the sad thing about our Twitch economy. There's a lot more players on the court than spectators in the bleachers. It's kind of sad, but can appreciate, support each other. That's a good thing, Teletubbies or otherwise, like Alucard here. He's a Teletubby, but he's still a good one. Julius Caesar, couldn't take him back, so you lost. That's great. Have here our Dragon's Juice water bottle available for you. Tetra, Yorick, and Alucard! Exclamation merch for that. There'll be no profit to ship that to you. Your location around the world, most likely, or somewhere nearby. And other fun features like that. I may just give you this Brutus's speech before we head to bed, I guess. Yeah, late night stream fun here in the mountains as we conclude. Used to have other office, other mountains, other valleys, and then other mountain. Every freaking house I've lived in has had mountains near of some kind. Haven't lived in the desert, haven't lived by the beach yet, haven't lived in like really deep forests or other environments. Which one, Tetra? A mod, more of a community patch. Have a look for GSSR by Mantera. Sorry, there's like a lot of text at once there. In between that. Yeah, I was gonna check out Nexus mods, see that? Community patch. So would you say that helps the gameplay and such? Makes it more like Age of Empires we're discussing here, ironically enough. Yeah, we'll check. Yeah, I'll check it out and see. Alright, let me give you that last speech. We'll call it good for the evening. Other environments. Alright, for you, Yorick, one more rendition of Brutus's speech. Get the caffeine energy drinks tomorrow, because if I keep going tonight, considering doing errands tomorrow, I don't have to, but considering crazy schedules. Alright, one more speech for you since we're talking about Julius Caesar. Julius effing Caesar. Alright, here you go. The glory of Rome. We had the background for Rome. See if I could get that real quick. I used it for the other background actually. I think I actually added it to stream, did I? Curious if I did or not. Should be able to find it real quick just for extra subtext. Extra enjoyment. It's classic games, Indeed. There it is. It's Roman. See, I did Rome, but it was actually saved as Roman. Fun lives and such. The Dragonstone and the readings. That sort of thing, More like a well-rounded general update. Anything like Age of Empires. Well, yeah, because not even turn-based for one thing, right? Recommended way to play nowadays. Gotcha. Interesting. Very curious. Curious guess tags and things we'll get to next time. Right now I'm out of time, so I just need to export with limited tags. Trying to remember where these backgrounds are. There's so many little widgets and such. That's good enough, I'd say. We'll just say that's good enough. Alright. Quick Brutus's speech for you, since that is very fitting, isn't it? The actual Roman Forum. The Roman Synod. Townspeople. Brutus's speech for you. Quietly, since family is already irate in the background here. Here we go. Be patient to the last. Romans, countrymen, and lovers, hear me for my cause, and be silent that you may hear. Believe me for mine honor, and have respect to mine honor that you may believe. Censure me in your wisdom, and awake your senses that you may the better judge. If there be any in this assembly, any dear friend of Caesar's, to him I say that Brutus's love for Caesar was no less than his. But then that friend demand why Brutus rose against Caesar. This is my answer. Not that I loved Caesar less, but that I loved Rome more. Would you rather Caesar were living and die all slaves, than that Caesar were dead to live all free men? As Caesar loved me, I weep for him. As he was valiant, I honor him. As he was fortunate, I rejoice in it. But as he was ambitious, I slew him. There is tears for his love, joy for his fortune, honor for his valor, and death for his ambition. Would you rather Caesar were living and die all slaves, than that Caesar were dead to live all free men? Who is here so base that would be a bondman? If any speak, for him have I offended. Who is here so rude that would not be a Roman? If any speak, for him have I offended. Who is here so vile that would not love his country? If any speak, for him have I offended. I pause for a reply. Then none have I offended. I have done no more to Caesar than you shall do to Brutus. With this I depart, that as I slew my best lover for the good of Rome, I have the same dagger for myself when it shall please my country to need my death. Alright, I will see you soon. Thank you. Yeah, I will check out that mod next time. I'll put it in the Discord. Feel free to join our Discord as well there. Lord and Tetra. I'll put it there to remember it for next time. Thank you for that. GSSR by Vantera. Special edition. Sounds good. Alrighty. Good night, Yorick Yellow. Little speech for you there. I do have to head out for now, but we'll pick it up very soon. And catch you later. Good night. For you there. I do have to head out for now, but we'll pick it up very soon. And catch you later. Good night.